Hi everybody, it's Mark at Flicking Feathers again today, and I'm tying another nymph. You can probably tell if you've been watching these videos over the last week or so, I'm filling up my nymph box. Just a simple variation in the red tag. It's a deadly wee nymph for trout and grayling, and other species as well. I've got barbel and things on them. So in my vise, I'm starting a size 12 jig hook. This is the Knapek jig hook, and I've got a 3.5mm black tungsten bead, but you can use silver, gold, up to you. And I'm running on some dark coloured thread. This doesn't really matter, black, grey, something like that. And I'm just going to build a small dam behind the bead to hold it in place. And then I'm going to get my tail material. Now most people use wool or like glow bright floss or something maybe, but what I like to use is egg yarn. This is glow bug yarn, and the colour's flame. It's very, very bright, nice fluorescent yarn. And I just cut a 3-inch piece or so and just split it into about 8 strands or 6, depending on the size of fly I'm tying. And those strands are what I use for my tails. It's just use yarn if you want, floss if you want, up to you. So just tie that in, tidy everything up. Then I'll get my rib. I'm using small silver tinsel, small oval silver, but you could use flat, you could use silver wire, up to you. My body, I'm using peacock. Just got to grab 3 strands of that. Trim away the tips because they're quite brittle. And then I'll just catch them in a loose wrap of thread, pull them back, and then secure them in place and run my thread up to where I want my thorax to start. I'll put a half hitch in. Then get some cement. Coat the thread. This just makes your fly that bit more durable because it soaks into the stems of the peacock herl. So I'm going to wind the peacock herl in the opposite direction to everything else, and just work my way up, building a nice sort of tapered body till I reach my thread. I'm going to cross over, turn on the thread, turn over the material 2 or 3 times to lock it in place, trim away my waist. Then I'll bring my rib up through, and this is back to my normal direction. So I'm basically counter ribbing the peacock to protect it a bit more. Cross my thread, tie that in. And then just to finish off, I'm going to just take a bit of black ice stub just to finish this collar. That's quite a lot. You don't need much. could just come in. Put a bit of varnish on my thread. And just whip finish behind the bead. Another one. Trim away the waste. Now I usually just leave the tail on until I go to tie my next fly. That way I don't lose the piece of yarn. But tag length's up to you. Some people like it a bit longer, maybe almost as long as a straight section of shank. I like it a wee bit shorter. For me, about the width of the bead is generally a good rule on these flies. Obviously you would just keep it in proportion as you tie bigger or smaller flies. So that's it. A wee red tag nymph, good for trout and grayling. Well worth a place in your box if you're fishing rivers anywhere really. So thanks a lot for watching, I hope that was useful. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give me a thumbs up below if you liked the video. Thanks very much for watching guys, bye.